Hi guys, my name is Darby and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, yesterday was my birthday, so I figured we'd do something a little different today, and I'm going to be telling you 27 things I learned in 27 years. Now some of them will be funny and some of them will be serious, and they are in no particular order, so let's get started. There is no such thing as good taste in music or movies, just like there's no such thing as bad taste in music or movies. Art is subjective, so if you like it, that is literally all that matters. No is a full sentence, and you don't owe anyone any more of an explanation or answer than that. If you're turning 21 or any legal drinking age, don't decide that you're going to have Jell-O shots for dinner so that you don't look bloated in your cute birthday outfit. Just don't do it. This one I can't stress enough. Keep all the little mementos. Keep all of the little things that you think aren't important in the moment, but I promise will mean the world to you later. I have a pretty box in my room full of little things. It's got concert ticket stubs, playbills from every show I've ever been in, old birthday cards signed by relatives that are now deceased, so I still have their handwriting. It's got dried flowers from prom corsages. It's got notes I passed with my very best friends in high school. And looking back through this box now, all the little things that didn't seem super important in the moment are now some of my favorite things to walk back and look at. It's like a little tiny museum of all the artifacts of my life. People will tell you not to cut or dye your hair on a whim. I say they're wrong. I say do it. Do whatever makes you happiest in that moment. It is just hair. It'll grow back. If you like someone, tell them how you feel. I know it is terrifying. I know there's a chance they'll say no, that they'll reject you. It has certainly happened to me, but I'll be honest with you. The knowing, the closure you get even when they reject you is so much less painful than the waiting, the wondering, the what ifs you build up in your head if you just sit in silence and say nothing. So tell them how you feel. Someone once asked me, how do you find good friends? And I told them this: learn who you are, alone, completely by yourself, and then make sure you still feel comfortable being that person around others. It's the people that make you feel okay to be 100% yourself that will be your very best friends. If you ever break your toe, don't immediately put on 4-inch heels and go dancing despite the pain. Your toe will continue to swell, and at the end of the night, your friend will have to help you pull off your shoe in a parking garage before you're able to drive home. If someone is upset and wants to confide in you, it is my best advice to know what they are looking for from that conversation before you start. Some people are looking for a solution, and some people just want someone to listen. Pay close attention to the people who actually show up for you in your life, to the people who are truly in your cheering section supporting you. Stop waiting for the perfect moment and putting things off, and just do the damn thing. I thought I was going to wait until I reached 100,000 followers on TikTok to start a YouTube channel. I put this imaginary number out in my head, and if I had followed that, at this moment, I still wouldn't have a YouTube channel, and I wouldn't be on this wonderful journey here with you guys that I am so very grateful for. You can be terrible at something and still love it. I love to sing, I love to paint. I'm good at neither, but that doesn't stop me from truly enjoying it. If you're in college and you decide to go to a formal, ask where it is before you get on the bus, or else you might end up 3 hours away at a ski resort and miss out on snow tubing because your date didn't tell you to bring a change of clothes. Try new things. I don't care how old you get, you can always find something new to try. A skill, a hobby, a food, an experience. These are the things that keep life exciting. Try new things. If you really like something clothing-wise and you have some quirk that makes it hard to find things you like or something that fits you properly, or even if you don't, buy that thing in 2 colors. I have really narrow feet and it makes it really hard to find shoes that are comfortable and stylish and that fit me properly. I have multiple different styles of shoes that I own in multiple colors. I have never regretted that. It is one of the best decisions of my life. Buy 2 colors. People used to use nerd as an insult. But the older you get, the more you realize that everyone, literally everyone, is nerdy about something. Identify a small luxury in life that brings you joy, and then make a conscious effort to make it a more regular thing. Now, this looks different to everyone. I'm sure some people, it could be driving the extra couple of miles, or paying the extra money for a cup of coffee you really like, or a meal you really like. For me, it's keeping fresh flowers around the house. And they're not expensive. I live by the $3.99 bouquets at Trader Joe's. It's something so simple that makes me so happy. And in this coming year, those are the moments I'm trying to focus on. Write it down. If there's a memory you feel is so perfect that you think you'll remember forever, or someone gives you a piece of advice that you think changed your life, you may remember the feeling of those moments, but you might not remember all of the details, and I think the details are really important. Get a journal, put it in the notes app of your phone, but please, write it down. When people tell you not to overpack, don't listen to them. You don't need that negativity in your life. I once brought a hot glue gun on vacation with me, and someone who told me not to overpack needed it. And in that moment, that was a victory for overpackers everywhere. So pack your suitcase however you want. Take the picture. Take the videos. Let your family take the pictures. It feels so silly and so cringy in the moment. It feels like a hassle, but life is too short. And I promise one day you're going to be so grateful that you have all of those photos. Don't forget to celebrate the little victories as well as the big ones. I'm guilty of this. When I'm working towards a big goal, I often get blindsided and forget that all the steps that led there were just as important. Please don't take your cell phone on roller coasters. Back when I was in high school, a group of us all went to an amusement park, and my friend who was sitting next to me got hit in the head with a cell phone that flew out of someone's pocket about 3 rows up from us. He lost his phone, she got a ginormous bump on her head and a killer headache, and it could have been so much worse. So let's just avoid the situation and not take our cell phones on roller coasters. People say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I think that's insane. Keep your friends as close as possible and keep anyone you would consider an enemy as far away from your life as you can. Every once in a while, write a good old-fashioned letter and send it to someone. Not for a birthday or for a Christmas card, but sit down and write a real letter. Tell them a story, tell them you're missing them, tell them about your day. There's something so pure about the act of writing it down and sending it to someone. I personally have so many friends spread out across the country that I have plenty of people I can just send a letter to. I love getting mail and I hope they feel the same way. And then they have this physical, tangible reminder that you're thinking about them. And hopefully, if they're like me, they have a memento box in their room where they can stash all of the letters away in. And last, but certainly not least, you will judge yourself more harshly than anyone else will. So stop worrying about what other people think. Well, that was 27 things I learned in 27 years. Some of them are silly and some of them are sappy, and hopefully some of them are useful to someone somewhere. If you liked this video, as always, give it a thumbs up and subscribe below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.